Well, good morning. How are you all doing? Hope you are all doing well. Well, when I went to the mailbox this morning, there was a package there for me. Uh, I knew it was on its way and who it's from, so I can't say it's much of a surprise. But actually, this is from our buddy Travis, otherwise known as Chevy Powered Fox 555, here on YouTube. A while back, me and him made a trade. He's putting nitrous on his Fox-bodied Mustang, and needed a secondary fuel pump and regulator to run the nitrous. At the same time, he was taking out his analog 6AL 3-step and RPM activated switch and replacing it with a 7AL. I always have a use for a spare MSD box, so we decided we was going to trade. It was a perfect trade for both of us. He got a brand new Holley pump and regulator that he needed and traded it for something he had no use for anymore, and vice versa. And all it cost us was the shipping for each of us. Pretty damn good trade, I think, and very fair. So it arrived this morning. The box is a little oversized for an MSD box, but and it's also making some rattling noises into it. So let's open it up and see what we got inside. I just got a piece of paper here covering up the address. We don't need the trolls seeing any of that. Check that out. Wasn't expecting that. And just some packing material. It's very well packed. Aha! Cool. Geez, we got more stuff. Mechanical water pump gauge. Boy, have I got a use for that already. Thanks, Travis. Sure wasn't expecting that. And we got some more packing material. You gotta love grocery bags. They sure do come in handy for times like this. Oh, what else do we have? A fuel filter. Now that I have a use for. As most of you know, I'm building 68 Camaro, and I just put a brand new fuel tank and lines on it. So obviously there's going to be a little bit of dust and dirt or whatever in the tank from the manufacturing process and being installed. So I was going to go out and buy a cheap fuel filter and put on my fuel line and put some fresh gas in the gas tank, slosh it around, and you turn on my electric pump and pump the fuel back into a jug a couple times through a filter before hooking up to my carburetor. Now, Travis must have been reading my mind. Thanks, dude. Now I don't have to go out and buy one. Some more packing material. Oh, what else do we got here? Oh, a little screwdriver bit set and flexible screwdriver shaft. Now that's cool. Let me tell you, that'll come in handy in some tight spots. Geez, man, thanks. Now we're getting to the stuff that I was expecting. Now right here, this is the RPM activated switch. Now what this does is you just put your chips into it, same as you would a a normal MSD box right there, and whenever you hit whatever that chip is, you can turn on any 12-volt device, whether it be you can put power to an electric shifter, turn on a shift light, anything like that. When you hit that RPM, it'll put 12 volts to whatever you have it connected to. But now, when you are under that RPM, it'll also turn it off too. You got to be aware of that. Them come in handy. And here's your 3-step. Now the way this works, this is your MSD box here. This here, it has one rev limit in it, which is your high limit. But now if you want a different rev limit for your burnout or a trans brake or whatever, what you do is you can buy these in a 2-step, what's called a 2-step, or a 3-step. I like the 3 steps because it gives you the 3 independent rev limiters. As you can see, 2 chips go in there and 1 go in there. Where you hook this up is there's a connector that goes into your MSD box where your chip would be for your high limit. And then you would put a chip in here for your high limit. And for example, your other one could be a burnout limit and then a trans brake. So the one, you'd have to look up the wiring to figure it out, but you have a ground wire and 2 power wires. Now, one of these, it does not take any power to activate it, same as your MSD box. That would be your high limit, and your other 2 are activated by a 12-volt source. So you have a wire that would go to your trans brake switch. So when your trans brake sees power, whatever chip is in that, it will be activated when your trans brake is on. And when you release the button, it reverts back to your high rev limit. Same as your other one. The other wire you could put to your line lock. So whenever your line lock is activated and sees 12 volts, that chip is activated. Them are very handy. And this here is your MSD 6AL. This is old school. This is what I had on my Camaro back in 2005. Then I took it off the Camaro, put it on my Fox body race car, and I still run it. These are bulletproof. As long as you look after them and keep them away from extreme heat and water, these are bulletproof. And right there, that's where you plug in your chip or your 3-step or your 2-step. Anyway, that's the package. And I just want to thank Travis for all the extra stuff, the fuel filter and tool set and water temp gauge. Seeing as it's my birthday, I guess that's an early birthday present for me, all the extras. Anyway, thank you very much, Travis. Greatly appreciated. And now I'm going to go finish my morning coffee and watch some Turbo John on YouTube. I see he just uploaded a new video. Anyway, hope you're all doing well. Talk to you later. See ya.